Hi, it's Amanda. Welcome to my channel. I'm checking in on the fourth round of my BoB123 series. This is week 1 of using Melanin Haircare. I am going to try to come on camera every day until my next wash day. Little to no commentary unless there's anything to report, but for now, nothing to say. This is day 2 of my twist out. I'm gonna let you see how it looks, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Day 3 of my twist out. Still got some good definition and some great moisture. I'm actually going to show you how I've been prepping my hair for bed because it is slightly different than my last video in which I show my bedtime preparation. Taking a small scarf, put it in a triangle. Now I'm just going to roll it up. I just want it on my edges because I don't want it affecting the curls. Okay. Then, instead of putting on my second scarf and then my slap cap, I am now going to take a bigger scarf. And I'm going to tie this very loosely and have it just drape over the back. Bringing it again to the edge. Another reason I like having the smaller scarf in the front is that it provides more of a lift. So I am putting less pressure on the curls. And I feel like this protects the definition a little more. I don't know what I just did. I think I just tied them together, but it doesn't matter. This is all very loose. I'm not looking to smash the curls. It only took me like 3 of those this morning, maybe 2 of those, to get my hair looking the way it was before I did this. Layla tends to at some point end up in my bed and she likes to pull whatever's on my hair out of my hair. So I have to have a satin pillowcase as a backup. And I think it's just good because as you can see, my edges are coming out a little here and there's a little bit of, so here we go. Day 4 of my twist out. I figured it would be appropriate to come on in the morning and let you see how it's coming out. That might have been more shakes and nods than I said that I needed to do last night, but I wasn't counting. I don't do too much in the morning because it does tend to just like fall. So I'm gonna let it do that and I'm not going to do too much manipulation here. It feels very well moisturized and I am very happy with these results. It is now the end of day 5. I've still got great moisture. It's getting a bit frizzy in the front, but my hair is prone to do that. I think other than that, my hair is still holding up quite nicely. I may wash my hair tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll have the opportunity. If not, I will be washing my hair on day 8. Just want to give you a quick look at how things are the day before what should be wash day. I still got the moisture. The ones that are still intact are still very shiny, still respectable. My hair looks a little bit frizzy and a little bit puffy in some places, but again, that's just the nature of my hair. Hey, so I'm actually having to wash my hair somewhere else this week. So I'm still trying to figure out setup and even just on a more macro level, how to wash my hair in someone else's home. It's a little bit difficult. I had to pack up a separate suitcase and you know, all of that. I just finished applying the leave-in and I wanted to jump on here before I forgot anything. I just finished shampooing, obviously. I found out soon after posting my first review that most people were finding the shampoo to be either very stripping or very clarifying. I'll be honest, I don't know how a clarifying shampoo would feel versus something that's stripping because for me, a clarifier strips. And I know what that stripped feeling feels like, but apparently you can feel clarifying but not stripping. But regardless, some people have said it's stripping, some people have said it's clarifying, and then there was me on the other side saying that it was moisturizing. So I spent about 12 minutes shampooing my hair. I didn't have my video camera. As for clarifying, I feel like just given the aroma that was coming out, all the peppermint and all, I feel like it probably was clarifying. In terms of just feel, my hair was easy to work with. I would say it's actually similar, better than, but similar to the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil. I know that's a clarifying shampoo, but it has the same kind of consistency and it felt somewhat the same in my hair, except this one feels more moisturizing than that one, and I also feel like it feels like it's doing more. I hope that's helpful. I know it's not very well articulated, but there's some things that are just really hard to put into words. I'm about to go and put on my heated cap maybe for an hour or two, and then I'll come back for styling. I sat for about 45 minutes with heat, and then I quickly put on my slap cap and this to just trap in some heat, but it quickly evaporated. So it was pretty much just heat for 45 minutes, and it's been probably another 2 hours or so. I did shampoo this week with no gloves on. You're welcome, because by the second quadrant, my fingers were chafing. I felt everything with my actual fingers, and I would say it was pretty on par with the way that I thought that it felt last week. So this week, I'm going to be doing the lock method. I had good moisture through last week, but it could have been better, so let's see if that makes a difference. And then just to be fully comprehensive, the last week I'm going to do the LCO method, and we'll see which of those works best. So this is a ton of shrinkage, which is on par with last week if I remember correctly. You can feel it through the gloves, it feels really soft. I'm going to apply a tiny bit more leave-in. And Whitney also recommended that you really work it in, and that you really put it on the roots, because it's good for your scalp too. I don't think you want to go rubbing it on your scalp, but the roots are a close enough proximity for it to do something. I'm going to seal it with the oil. This oil is so softening. I mean, I use it all the time to take out my twists, but to actually use it as part of the lock method or the LCO method, this is the most moisturizing and the lightest oil that I have used. A little cream. I'm going to put the band back in. I feel like I would like it to be tighter at the root. I don't like to otherwise braid tightly at the root because I do very quickly feel pain and irritation in the nape of my neck when something is too tight. But the bands, I don't have a problem with that. I'm getting to the bottom, so I'm going to twist. And here's my first braid. Looking all weird like they always do. The braids are very shiny. I think I'm gonna try next time doing bigger braids. I think I can maybe get away with it. This took, what, I still have the timer. This took 2 hours and 28 minutes to put in. That is no good. So far, having just done that, I feel there's so much more hold versus Camille Rose. I knew that was going to be the case, but I do like to draw on comparisons to help with my reviews. Yes, I am kneeling on the floor to record this. This is the next day. I realized that I didn't offer my 3 facts, so I'm here to do that. Fact 1, Melanin Haircare is now sold at Ulta. So congratulations to Whitney and Taffeta for that. It's great because now you can leverage coupon codes and shipping deals and all of that, so lucky you if you haven't yet purchased. Number 2, the ingredients from her products actually leverage DIYing that she's done over the last 10 years on YouTube. Of course, as I mentioned last week, mixed with safe synthetic ingredients. Quick aside on that one, and I'm going to link the video below, but Sheree Del Sol on YouTube did do a comparison to the commercial African black soap shampoo that she just released versus her old DIY version, and she actually preferred the DIY, but you have to kind of expect that. Number 3, and I might be the only one who doesn't know this, but Whitney actually has a webpage. It's natural85.com. It's either a webpage to support her YouTube or the other way around, and it looks like it's up to date. This might be old news to everyone, but as I mentioned, I had no idea. This feels really good. I can feel the definition in my little fingers. I don't know why I said little fingers. They're regular size. These are the first ones. I created some frizz taking them out, so I'm going to be really careful with the rest of them. But I'll be back when this is done. Here is the first look before I separate. To my dismay, the braids were still a little bit wet, so I had to go and sit under the dryer. I may have created frizz before I figured out that they were still wet. Moisture and definition so far. I am loving these results. This braid out looks so different than the Camille Rose one. I will acknowledge that I did recommend the Camille Rose products at the end of the video, but I was very clear that they provided no hold. Even second one of that braid out, it did not look like this. I am very happy with these results. I only had to shower once on wash day, and you know, again, like, this isn't product. This is just like, what is it with the front of my hair? Like, the front of my hair is just fuzzy. I am going to re-braid this section tonight because I want to see those results. You know what? I think, because I haven't done this, I'm going to try, I don't want to mess anything up. Not a braid, but I think I'm going to do a flat twist just to make it look neater in the front. I don't have bobby pins. Okay, so that's not going to work. My idea was to do a flat twist to hide the braids, the frizz, as I just said. This isn't gonna hold because I don't have bobby pins with me. Next time I'm gonna do that because this is a recurring issue with the front of my hair. By the way, this takedown took pretty positive over an hour. So, gonna have to work on that, but I don't even know what you can work on. I mean, you gotta take the braids out and you gotta take them out delicately. I wanted to do thicker braids going forward. If there were less of them, it wouldn't take as much time. Here is my hair on day one. Full disclosure, there is one braid that is still wet, but I just couldn't anymore. So it's still there, but you can't see it. Thank you for watching. I hope these follow-up reviews are helpful. I know I don't have any footage in the shower, but if you want shower full wash day footage, check out my Melanin Haircare review from week 1. Let me know if you're liking the way that I'm structuring at least this particular episode. I want to get into a groove since I'm going to be doing this series for such a long time, and I want to make sure it works for you and it works for me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my content and you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Like, comment your feedback below, and share, and I will talk to you in my next one. Thanks, and have a good one.